just ordered a pizza from Domino's for lunch because I didn't have time to bring anything with me today. I don't eat dairy. And this looks like the most disgusting thing ever. Too much sauce and overdone vegetables. And today was a pretty good Monday, magnificent Monday, because tomorrow is a half day and then we get to leave. So today my students were better than normal. Like, I don't have a bad class at all, but you know, they just get a little chatty sometimes. But today was just a really, really great day for them. And so that made the day kind of fly by and go much smoother. It was just a great day, like I already said. Today we were working on functional writing and we were doing our pre-writing. And usually what I do is I model for them like what an exemplar piece would be, and I use the different color markers, like the beginning. An intriguing introduction would be like in green at the beginning, and then I'll write all the steps with like a black marker, and I'll bold or underline the transition words like first, next, then, and then I'll put the conclusion in red at the end. I usually lose them during the modeling time because it just takes so long to write that chart. And so I did something different today, which I don't know why I have not been doing this all along, but this is the future of writing for me, which is I projected what I was typing on the board. So let me show you guys exactly what I did. Here it is. And so this is what I did today. I typed up something on how to make lemonade, and I just made my introduction in green. I made my these transition words I put in bold, like now, finally, and then I have my conclusion in red. So this went super fast, and it was really much more effective than having them sit and wait for me to write everything. And then I also showed them the rubric that I made, and I just projected that. And it was much easier than like taping up the handwritten rubric. Like, I didn't want to do a handwritten one this year, like a anchor chart. I might still have to, but I showed them the one on the screen. And then I think what I'll have them do, maybe instead of typing or making a handwritten one, is just give them each a copy, because I printed all these copies out. I can give them each a copy to put in their writing journals. Something else new that I did today is just really simple. Right here on the board, it says turn in homework, and whatever homework needs to be turned in. Each day I tell my students to turn the homework in. The students do it, but some of them still just end up not turning it in. And for my more visual people, just having a note on the board that says what to turn in, I think helps them out. So that's just a little tweak that I'm making. I haven't done it before, but I'm going to be doing that now. And also for functional writing, to introduce it to them, I did something different this year than what I typically do. Normally, like, I'll make something like bring in my blender and make a smoothie, or bring in peanut butter and jelly and some bread and make a sandwich. I showed them a YouTube video on how to make hot chocolate. There it is. So just how to make the best hot chocolate, and it was really engaging for them because it was like someone their age teaching them how to do it. And I told them, like, you know, every year that I've been teaching, I always have one second grader who says, I don't know how to do anything. And so I said, now that we all watch this video, you can at least do one thing for your pre-writing on like how to teach someone how to do something. So this is let's cover up that name. This is the pre-writing sheet that I gave them. So I can teach someone how to, and then they just made a word web like this. Usually I'll just do like have them make a list, just like going up and down, but I think this was something a little different. So writing went well today. I think it was a success. Oh, last thing of the day. So I was like, you know what? I'm out of here today. I'm gonna grab my folder of work to grade and just leave. But I forgot that I had to tutor at the end of the day at 3 o'clock. So I have tutoring every Thursday morning at 7:15. But I missed the last tutoring session, so I had to make it up. And I have one student who typically always comes. So I told mom, I said, we can either do Friday after school or Monday after school. And she was like, whatever works for you. So I told her Friday after school. Friday was a long day. So at the end of the day, I was like, actually, let's make that Monday after school. So I did some tutoring after school, and I'll show you guys what we worked on. If you notice, the whole board, this whole front wall in my classroom is all a whiteboard, like from ceiling all the way down to the floor. It's all a whiteboard. So in math, we worked on some different fact strategies, so the adding 9 facts and the doubles plus ones, and sometimes students get the two mixed up, and so that's just what we worked on for tutoring today. So I am just going to grade this work, and after I do that, pass it back out on students' desks so they can glue it in their writing folders tomorrow, and I'm gonna call it a day.